Hello, my name is Maria de Souza. I'm the founder of Posture Queen, and this is a place for you to learn all things good posture and movement for a life without pain. Today I'm going to show you another lesson of the series Feldenkrais Heals, one lesson at a time. So today the lesson is going to be on a chair, so you need a chair, and this lesson will help you to have more flexibility on your hip joints, will help you with coming forward to do things like putting your socks on or to do your shoelaces. So start on your feet, ground both feet, and now come forwards by taking your pelvis back and forwards, and see how that movement feels to you, and see how far you can go down without rounding the back. So as you come forwards, have a sense for your spine and only go until that point that you start feeling that you need to round the back to compensate for the lack of mobility in your hip joints. So do that a few times and come down as if you're going to touch your toes or grab something from the floor, and do it with one hand and then do it with the other hand, and do it slowly so that you can feel how this movement is for you. See how far you can go. Keep the spine right aligned so the torso moves as one unit. So the head goes with the torso. The head doesn't go first or last. The head goes with the torso. And you might only be able to go an inch or 2 inches. It doesn't matter. Just notice how far you can go. This is only for your information, so that at the end of the lesson we can come back and see how things may have changed for you. Okay, and after that exploration, come and sit down. So sit on a chair and find your sit bones and ground yourself on the sit bones. If you don't know where your sit bones are, please watch my video called, what is it called again? Oh, it's called Meet Your Best Friends, and it's a video that talks about the sit bones. So it's important you know where your sit bones are. So roll back and forth a little bit on your sit bones, and have a space between your feet and legs. Hip distance apart, more or less. You might need a little bit more, just find the comfortable distance for you. And rock back and forth, and notice how does it feel. Again, just like you did standing, just go down and notice how far. I'm going to put myself on the side so that you can see my torso. So when you come down, bring the head and the torso all as one unit, and only going down, just like in standing, only going down to that point that you feel that you need to round, because your pelvis can't take you forwards anymore. So come down and see how far you can go with the hands. So keep the head aligned with the spine. So you don't want to take the head down. You want to move the head and the torso as one unit, and see how far you can go. Again, you might only be able to go an inch or 2. It doesn't matter, just notice. And notice when one hand, see how far the hand can go. And then the hand without curving the spine. And if you don't know whether you're rounding the spine or not, you can watch yourself in a mirror and see if that is happening. Otherwise, Just close your eyes and go really slowly, and you should be able to feel when your pelvis, your hip joints stop you and your back, your spine takes over. And this is the point that you need to stop. Okay, so since have a good feeling for one hand and then the other hand, see how far you can go. Okay. And from now on, throughout this lesson, keep that awareness of keeping the torso upright, straight, keeping the head aligned with the spine. So, start coming down and slide your wherever hand down your leg, and again only going as far as you can keep your torso, your spine aligned straight and the head aligned with the spine. And do that a few times, slowly and gently going down. The hand is outside of your leg and slides down, and the torso comes forwards as one unit. Stop to that point where you feel that you need to round. And carry on doing this for a few more times. Sliding the hand down slowly and gently. The other hand rests on the thigh. And notice if the movement starts, the range of movement starts increasing as you go along. Okay, and then come up and rest. And then do the same on the other side. So the hand is outside the thigh and slides down. And notice if this side feels different. Slide the hand down, see how far you can go. Only going to that point where you know that you're not rounding the spine. This lesson will also help you with so many other things. One more thing that I can help you with is to sit better. If you work in an office, if you sit a lot, this is a good lesson to help you to sit better and more comfortably. Provided that you do it regularly. So if you do it once, you probably will feel some benefits, but if you never touch it again, then those benefits might go away. So you need to do it a few times until those benefits can stay embedded in your body. It just, these movements are just like food, you know. We don't do it, you don't eat once a week or once in a while and expect not to be hungry again. Okay, and then come up and rest. And then you bring the other hand down, inside the leg this time. And slide it down up. Notice if that movement feels already different. Remember to move the torso as one unit, meaning that the head doesn't come down more than the torso can. Okay, and then come up and rest and stay here for a moment. Just feel yourself. And then go the other side, to the other side. So the hand is inside the leg and you slide it down and then up. Okay, and then come up and rest again. Now we're going to bring both hands to the sides and slide them down and come forward and up. And again, do that a few times. Okay, and then come up and rest. Then bring your hands inside and slide them down and up. And come up and down and rest. And now what you're going to do, you're going to alternate. So one hand outside the leg slides down and then up, and then the other goes down and up, and then one goes inside and up, and then the other goes inside and up, and repeat that process. So one down the side and up, the other one, and up, inside, and up, inside, and up. Once again, outside the leg, sliding down, and up, sliding down, and up, sliding inside, and up, sliding inside, and up, and rest for a moment. And now you're going to do with both hands. Down, outside the legs, inside the legs. And notice if things already feel different for you. Okay. And then come up and rest. Notice if your sit bones feel different, if your feet feels different on the floor. Now you're going to stand up. Just come on your feet, ground yourself. So feel your feet grounded on the floor. And now we're going to do that movement again that we did at the very beginning. So come forth, take the pelvis back, come forth and see how the movements feel for you now. As if you're going to touch your toes or do your shoelaces. Notice how does it feel one side. Can you go farther down than you did at the very beginning? How does it feel, that movement now in your pelvis? And bring both hands down. Maybe you can even touch your toes now without rounding the spine. Okay. So this is the lessons for today. It's a short lesson, but if you or you know of someone that doing the laces, the shoelaces and put socks on is a struggle, then do these movements every day for a week or so and see how that improves life for you. I hope it does, and if this video is of value to you, then please share it around, and I'll be back with more lessons from the series Feldenkrais Heals, one lesson at a time. Thank you very much for doing this lesson with me, and I'll see you at the next lesson. Bye bye now.